Today we're watching a presentation by Tamir Poleg, the CEO of Real Broker, and Shrivatsa, the president of Real Broker. The presentation was given at the 10-year anniversary, which is held at the NASAQ, and also celebrated Real Broker passing 20,000 agents. Let's go ahead and dive into this presentation.
We started Real 10 years ago, and when you start a company, you don't really imagine what you would feel when you're hitting certain milestones. You're busy dreaming, you're busy dreaming about how big this can become, or how are you going to become a market leader. So 10 years ago I wasn't able to feel all of the emotions that I'm feeling right now, but as I'm standing here today, I feel proud. I feel proud to call all of you my friends. I feel proud to call you my family. I feel proud about being in partnership with all of you guys. I feel proud of the community that we built, a community that is based on working hard and being kind and leading with kindness, which is extremely unusual. I don't know how many corporations or companies you're meeting, but leading with kindness is something that does really not exist, unfortunately.
So what we're getting a glimpse here is into Tamir's actual personality. Like this line here, be kind, work hard, be kind. Like this actually is important to him. It's not just a phrase that we kind of throw around lightly. And as the leader of the company, he often tries to demonstrate this be kind mentality. And it really is a core value of himself and a core value of the company. And like you can just tell that just by watching his presentation and watching him talking, that he's just a very kind person with a very small ego, right? He does not have a big ego at all, and he's incredibly humble, which is something that I personally really appreciate.
I'm very proud. I'm proud of all of the lives that we managed to change together. A few moments ago, I was talking to Gretchen, and she told me that she joined at the beginning of 2022 when we had about 3,000 agents, and I told her, this is a whole different company right now, and she said, yes, it's different, but it's the same. And it's the same because it has the same soul. It has the same heart. And the heart is something that doesn't come with a playbook. There's no plan for building a heart for a company, and I think that the heart exists here in this room today. So I wanted to thank you for being the heart that pushes this company forward. So 10 years, it's a long time. There were moments that it seemed like this is not gonna happen for us. There were kind of near-death experiences for the company, a couple of them. But 10 years and 20,000 agents are amazing milestones, but I feel like it's just the beginning for us. Yeah. We worked hard for 10 years, and now we draw a line in the sand, and we're starting the next chapter. And the next chapter is probably going to be much more exciting because most of the risk is gone. Obviously, we're gonna work very, very hard, but at the beginning, you're just building foundations. And when you're building foundations below the ground, nobody notices, and now everybody notices us. Obviously, it's more fun, more exciting. It's more visible, more eyes on us, more expectations, I guess. I was looking at a deck, investor deck, our first investor deck, that I used to pitch investors at the beginning in 2014 when we were trying to raise $300,000 for the company just to get it started. And one of the slides there was building the largest real estate brokerage in North America. And those of you who know me well know that this was never a goal for us. We never wanted to be the biggest. We believe that if you create enough value, people will follow, and then you have a chance to become the biggest. And by the way, it was a lousy deck. I don't know how anyone could money in this company based on that. Like, it's so funny to look at it right now. But I think that what we were not able to tell people is that what we're truly trying to build is a collaborative community of professional real estate agents that would like to work hard and be kind to each other and build something amazing together, because that thing does not excite investors. This is something that we understand. But I'm super proud of the fact that we actually managed to build both. We managed to build a large company, a growing company, and the most collaborative environment or community of agents in North America. So I want to thank you for being part of it. And like I always say, we're just getting started, and we are just getting started. And now for the true reason why all of you are here today, my friend, my partner, Sharran Shrivatsa.
Thanks, pal. Morning, folks.
Morning.
It's like a good A-. Well done. Awesome. Great job. So in the August of 2008, about 40 blocks south of here, I was a young investment banker at Goldman Sachs. And I think that was the last time I actually wore dress shoes in my life, right? And my managing partner said to me, he goes, hey, you got to know where you want to go with your life. And this was me trying to like make it up. I have zero idea, right? And I was like, oh, I want to add value to the world. I want to make a lot of money. I want to build a great company. And then he said something. He said, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Have you heard that before? That's pretty good, right? So I said, okay, what the heck does that mean? Right? I'm like, so he goes, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Be prepared to work like 20 hours a day. And I go, this journey doesn't sound fun at all. and so for the next many years, I lived here on the Upper East Side and was a banker on Wall Street. And my mentor and I invested in a small real estate company in Beverly Hills, California. And I knew nothing about real estate apart from being an investor, so invested in a small real estate company in Beverly Hills. And we used to get these quarterly statements as an investor. And so as a banker, I would actually read these statements. I'm like, this is a P&L, I should probably read this because I put money in this company. So I would read it, and after a couple of quarters, something looked weird, like the numbers didn't add up, something looked weird. So I called the CPA, and I'm like, hey, something wrong here. We found that the then company we had invested in, the founder was embezzling. And so my partner and I decided that we should probably replace this person, probably it's not good for the company. And so I took a leave of absence in banking, and I went to California, and I said, hey, you're out. And he's like, sure, but you gotta buy me out. I had to go pitch my wife that I had to find all the money that we had to buy this guy out. And so I actually put a PowerPoint deck together for her to try to picture me like buying this person out. And she said, no. And you will see her today and you could ask her, did Sharran actually build you a deck? And I did, right? And then the crazy part is, built her this deck and we didn't have the money because she said no. And so I reverse mortgaged my house to buy out that then founder, to take over this company, which I thought that, we could do something. I'll find another CEO, I'll find somebody to run it. So reverse mortgage my house. Anyone done a reverse mortgage before? When you've just had your first child and you're just married, like not a fun thing to do, right? Bought out this partner and we said, all right, so I started building this business. So we built this business from one office and 21 agents to 22 offices, 700 agents, sold the business to Douglas Elliman here in New York. It was fortunately, one of the largest transactions by the two independents in the United States. The three partners, we all did well. But the 700 plus agents got a new brand, and a couple new friends. And for the next 2 years, I was in manic depression because it was about the journey. And that was not the destination. It didn't feel complete whatsoever. And I promised myself that anything that I did after that, just me personally, that it would not be about that anymore. It would be about a way in which other people, we could all win together. In a way in which you're building a company, you're building a business, you're building a family. How can we all own something together? How can we build something together? How can we win together? And then A couple of years ago, I met this handsome Israeli guy. And I got on one Zoom with him because I was advising a team. And then I got on another Zoom with him and I was advising a team. And I got on a third Zoom with him and I was advising a team. And then he messages me up and he's like, why are you on all these 3 Zooms? You and I should probably talk. And when we talked, I shared the same version of that story with him. And he said to me, we've already started. We already have this. We already have what you wanted. We have a model. We have an ecosystem. We have this thing that you had this idea to create. The way you can jointly build and own this company together. Because what would it take for you to want to do something? And he didn't have to say that because the vehicle was there. So the big reason for me personally being here, I keep thinking about that phrase my managing partner said, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I actually think it's about neither. It's not about the destination, it's not about the journey. I actually believe it's about the company. The company that we keep with our partners, the company that we keep with all of you. The chances that we will never have this time, all you will remember is the time we have together. All you will remember is the big hug that Frank Torres gave you. All you will remember is Sean Olmston telling me like the Anaheim Ducks are terrible. Better than your team, bro. All you will remember is the company. The company is what makes it special. The company is what binds us together. The company is what creates this bond. You're all here. Why? Because of us, our chance of being together. Because we own this together. There's never been a time in the history of the world where we've gotten a chance to build something like this together. Never. Woo! This is the time.
So there you have it. That is the president of Real Broker right there, Sharran, and then the CEO, Tamir Poleg, spoke first. So I think this is a great glimpse into like their personality. You know, their leadership of a company sets the tone for the culture of that company. And both these guys are very passionate about building something special here at Real Broker. They really do believe in these core values of work hard and be kind. And I got to be honest, like I've never been more excited to be here at Real Broker. We just keep hitting milestone after milestone after milestone. And I honestly believe that this company is going to be one of the biggest brokerages, if not the biggest brokerage, period, in the entire North America. So I am super excited to be here right now. I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. So if you think that Sharran and Tamir are the type of people that you'd like to partner with in your business, I'd love to hop on a one-on-one video call with you, talk to you more about Real, and talk to you about your business, see if you'd be a good fit or not. I have a link down in the description below where you can schedule a one-on-one video call with myself. And you can check out some of my other Real Broker presentations right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you.